The Committee to Protect Journalists, CPJ, has condemned President Recep Tayyip Erdoğan's legal threats against Can Dündar, the editor of the Cumhuriyet newspaper, which published photos showed Turkey's intelligence organization helping send weapons to Syria, calling on the president not to oppress the media over coverage that he does not like. "We call on Recep Tayyip Erdoğan to stop bullying journalists and news outlets such as Can Dündar and Cumhuriyet just because he doesn't like what they report," CPJ Europe and Central Asia Program Coordinator Nina Onianova said in an article released on the CPJ's website on Tuesday. The president's statements have often served as cues for Turkish prosecutors to initiate punitive legal action against the government's critics. Erdoğan personally threatened Dündar during a live interview broadcast on the state-run TRT Haber news station on Sunday night, saying that he filed a lawsuit against Dündar and vowed the editor-in-chief will pay a heavy price for his actions. "I won't let him go unpunished." Erdoğan said on the live broadcast. In a headline story last Friday, the Cumhuriyet Daily published images from a video in an investigation file proving that National Intelligence Organization, MIT, trucks carried weapons, contradicting the government's earlier claim that they were only carrying humanitarian aid to Turkmens in civil war-torn Syria. Erdoğan, who claimed that the Daily's sole aim in publishing the report about the trucks operated by the MT was to tarnish Turkey's image, accused the Daily of being involved in spying because of its publishing of the report. In its article, the CPJ also voiced concern about an investigation opened against Dündar by a public prosecutor, saying, "Turkey's vague terrorism and penal laws are frequently used by authorities to punish critical journalists," CPJ research shows. Upon the publication of the story, the Istanbul Chief Prosecutor's Office quickly launched an investigation against Dündar, who is the author of the report, for breaching the anti-terrorism law. Istanbul Public Prosecutor Rafin Fidan, who is overseeing the investigation, also asked the court to issue a gag order on all publications that feature still pictures or video from the investigation file that displays the search of the cargo in the intercepted trucks. He claimed that the leak harms the national security of Turkey and taints the international reputation of the Turkish government. Fidan, who the government is believed to have tasked with derailing critical probes incriminating President Erdoğan and his family members and associates, previously ordered the detention of the 34 military officers who intercepted the trucks. Half of these officers were later arrested by the court. The CPJ underlined that both in his former position of prime minister and currently as president, Erdoğan has led an anti-press campaign, personally filing defamation lawsuits against journalists, publicly lashing out against critics, and pressuring news organizations to rein in critical staffers. These actions have sown widespread self-censorship as news outlets and their journalists, fearful of financial, professional, or legal reprisals, shy away from sensitive topics, CPJ research shows.